Good morning, everyone. Good morning, foundation years, junior kindergarten, kindergarten, and grade 1 who are here live with us. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, grade 2s and 3s and 4s who are visiting us from the classrooms and to families at home. Did you know that once upon a time, Canadians like us would gather together at ceremonies like this without ever once taking a moment to acknowledge the traditional lands we were on? It's true. At St. Margaret's, we started doing this a few years ago because we learned from others that this was a good and right thing to do. So we spoke to elders, we asked questions, and we learned how to do it. Now that we've been doing it for a while, some of us thought we could go even further to make it better. So today I'm going to share a slightly different version of what you know as the land acknowledgements. Are you ready to hear it? Yes? Okay. I would like to respectfully acknowledge that we are gathered here today on the unceded ancestral lands of the Esquimalt, Songhees or Lekwungen, and Wasanich First Nations. This land was the site for trading, hunting, gathering, and healing. I am grateful for all that we get to do on this land, especially today, as we come together with good hearts and good minds and good friends to share in the joy and celebration of this of the foundation year's closing ceremony. Now, I hope you will have gratitude in your hearts as well as we rise up to sing "O Canada."
O Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all of us command. Quand embrasse porter la paix, il sait porter la croix. Ton histoire est une épopée des plus brillants exploits. God keep our land glorious and free. Oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
Good morning and welcome to the students and faculty who are here with us in person today. Also, a warm welcome to parents and other family members who are taking the time to log in and watch this live streamed event. We wish you were here with us in person and are so grateful that technology allows you to participate from your home and office. Today is another milestone in the history of SMS as we gather in this unusual manner. At the moment, as was explained by Ms. Nowachowski, we have the JK, kindergarten, and grade 1 classes in the gym, while the grade 2s, 3s, and 4s watch from their classroom. At the end of the grade 1 presentation, this group will leave the gym, and the next group will arrive having sanitized their hands, and as we quickly clean the chairs. It has been a year like this, a year of carefully planned and constructed logistics, a year of doing our best to maintain the regular rituals of school life with a twist. The teachers, educational assistants, and I would like to express our deepest gratitude to our SMS families for your support this year. You were patient with the changes needed to make such an earlier start and a quick exit at the end of the day. We know you missed being with your daughter in your daughter's classroom, being in the buildings, meeting with teachers in person, and having casual conversations with each other on the playground. We hope you were able to get a glimmer of what was going on in the school through seesaw posts, teacher updates, our social media feeds, and of course, from your daughters themselves. I can assure you, a lot did go on this year. We still ran assemblies where every student showed their leadership. We held special events such as Lego robotics expositions and STEM activities where we invented contraptions. We organized Girl Empowerment Day marches and joined the Spirit events. The students made excellent progress academically and maintained their fitness through plenty of PE and extracurricular activities. They continued to sing and dance in both French and English, and they built and maintained relationships and friendships on the playground. We are so grateful that we were at school in person all year. Despite being in cohorts, we managed to retain a strong sense of community and connection with each other. This excellent, well-rounded education our students received is because of the outstanding educators at this school. They have worked under unusually challenging circumstances while maintaining their positivity, sense of humor, and strong work ethic. I am grateful to them for their commitment and hard work all year. Please let's take a moment to thank them for all the teachers, educational assistants, EAs, and everyone else has done for the students this year. This school year, we took an intentional approach to developing our understanding of justice, diversity, equity, and inclusion, or what we like to call JEDI. We celebrated and recognized our school and community members by marching for women's rights, honoring those lost in residential schools, taking action for Black lives, and expressing pride while supporting the LGBTQ+ community. What our students learn at school about tolerance, acceptance, kindness, empathy, respect, and love will help guide them as they navigate a world where systemic racism, gender inequality, and intolerance exists. We want our SMS students to be proud and loud, to stand up for their beliefs and values, and to stand up for others by speaking out against injustices at home in Canada and around the world. Now more than ever, our young people need learning opportunities that help them understand and navigate the challenges the world is facing. As well, they need a caring community that holds them up and keeps them strong when life gets hard. Our goal as a Foundation Years team is to provide a safe place where everyone is encouraged to try, make mistakes, learn from them, and try again as we develop our confidence, courage, and resilience. And now, we continue our tradition of welcoming one of our older students, student leaders, to address the Foundation Year students. Inez Quider has been a role model with her enthusiasm, commitment to SMS, her leadership as head prefect, and in particular with the Foundation Year students in the Robotics and Lego Club. Inez's energy and bright spirit is infectious, and the Foundation Year students have loved having her support their learning of coding and building robots. She is an excellent example of an SMS leader and is an inspiration to everyone. We thank her for her service to the school. Please welcome Inez Quider.
Wow, Ms. Emerson, thank you so much for that warm welcome. Can you guys believe that it's the last day of school? You start your summer holiday tomorrow, which is super exciting. Raise your hand if you're excited for summer. Yeah, I know I'm excited. You'll be able to relax and have fun, and before you know it, you'll be starting a new grade and a new school year. Isn't it amazing to think that you'll also be going up a grade next year? I'm graduating like tomorrow, and I still can't believe that I'm old enough to be graduating. I've been at SMS for 5 years now, and it's really become like my second home. It's allowed me to explore and try out so many different things, from robotics to debate to Model UN to soccer, basketball, and running. And even though I'll never become a competitive basketball player by any means, it means so much to me to have the opportunity to explore all of these amazing things and facets of the school. And it's the reason that I've been able to learn and grow as a leader and the person that I am today. One day, it will be you walking down those stairs with that gown or that suit, having explored so many things in this amazing school. So I just wanted to take a moment to congratulate all of the foundation years on such an amazing year. Even though the senior years hasn't been able to be as connected as we usually are with the junior school due to COVID, I've really enjoyed the ways we were able to connect and see everything that foundation years have been doing. We've been able to see really inspiring poetry at assemblies, creative projects in the robotics and Lego club, which I'm a little bit biased, but I thought were super, super cool, and really fun line dancing. And it's been so wonderful connecting with the foundation years. When you are young, you often look up to adults or older kids, but I just wanted to say how much I've been able to learn from the younger kids at this school as well. Even though you are younger, you have so much creativity and such an authentic way of looking at the world that it's so easy to be impressed by you and your wonder. I was able to experience that through the Lego Club and all the crazy, cool ideas that you guys had to improve the world. Talking to other students who were able to visit and interact with the foundation year students through Big Sister, Little Sister, or robotics, or council activities, we all get the same feeling from the foundation years. So thank you for making this world better by being you. I want to encourage you to hold on to that creativity, excitement, and wonder. You are all still learning and discovering what you like, not that you ever stop. And if I were to give you any advice at all, it'd be continue to explore the world as much as you can. Take advantage of exploring all the amazing opportunities that SMS gives you and have fun doing it. And one day, it will be you up here, and you walking down that stage in that gown and that suit. So I won't take too much more of your time, but thank you for an amazing year. Have a great summer. And I look forward to coming back and visiting SMS and seeing all the amazing things all of these students end up doing in the future. Thank you.
Thank you, Inez, for your encouraging words today. And we are inspired by you. We look forward to what you're going to be doing in the world. And Inez is going off to Columbia University next year, which is very exciting. So congratulations to Inez. And have a great graduation day tomorrow. Thank you. And now I hand the next phase of the ceremony over to the teachers, who will present their classes and summarizes this year's accomplishments. I'd like to call on Miss Mack and Miss Nancy and the junior kindergarten class to begin our class presentations.
Thank you for joining us on this special day as we reflect on the year we've had and the future we look forward to. It has been such a wonderful and memorable year watching these children learn and grow. In September, Mrs. Hong and I welcomed the students to the JK program. We watched them successfully master the classroom routines and activities and begin the building of beautiful friendships. We could see from the start that they were eager to gain knowledge and to give love. In January, when Mrs. Hong left to have baby Marcus, we were joined by Miss Nancy. She was quickly welcomed into the family because that's what we have become. The children flourished as artists, botanists, astronauts, doctors, firefighters, and fairies. Their curiosity and imagination were limitless. We cheered the children on as they persevered through challenges, hugged them when they were hurting, and applauded them when they accomplished their goals. We danced together, sang together, and laughed together. And now, for some, it is time for us to part. To our JK3 students, we look forward to continuing this JK journey together next year. To our JK4 students, we will miss you, but we know you are ready to continue your journey as you move to kindergarten. Keep your minds and hearts open. Keep laughing, learning, and loving. Thank you.
We are now honored to present the JK3 and 4 students and share with you a few words on their behalf. Amelia Tono. Amelia's favorite thing to do at junior kindergarten is painting. Something she is really proud of is her dancing and climbing. And when Amelia grows up, she would like to be a dentist. Christina Reyes. Christina's favorite thing to do at junior kindergarten are puzzles and running around the playground with her friends. Something she is proud of is that she can jump really high. When Christina grows up, she would like to be a teacher. Lea Fernandez. Lea's favorite thing to do at junior kindergarten is art, and her favorite subjects are Spanish and Jolly Phonics. She sees herself as fancy, unique, and a good person. When Leia grows up, she would like to be a veterinarian. Kinsey Rose Lawless. Kinsey's favorite thing to do at junior kindergarten is art. She is proud of her artistic skills and generosity. When Kinsey grows up, she would like to live in Victoria and be a mom. Selena Taylor. Selena's favorite subjects at junior kindergarten are Jolly Phonics, Spanish, and library. Something she is proud of is her creativity. When Selena grows up, she wants to be a doctor and a mom. Teresa Jean. Teresa's favorite thing to do at junior kindergarten are exploring in the garden and art. She is really proud of her coloring skills. And when Teresa grows up, she wants to be a dancer. Victoria Ma. Victoria's favorite things about junior kindergarten are the teachers and getting to play on the playground. She is proud of her skills doing the monkey bars. And when Victoria grows up, she would like to be a doctor to help people. Vimy Stevens. Vimy's favorite subject is to stay in the garden. She is proud of her climbing and that she is really good at helping people. When Vimy grows up, she would like to be a babysitter. Sammy Voloshan. Sammy's favorite thing to do at junior kindergarten is to eat lunch with her friends. She is proud of her painting skills, and when Sammy grows up, she wants to be like the bigger girls at school. Willa Armstrong. Willa's favorite thing to do at junior kindergarten is playing with her friends. She likes that she is good at making birthday cards, and she's an excellent best friend. When Willa grows up, she would like to be an astronaut, to visit all the planets. Lastly, we'd like to thank the parents and families for sharing and entrusting your wonderful children to us. Thank you.
So today's speech is brought to you by the letter P. P is for pandemic. I had to say it. Going to school in a pandemic has been a very unique experience. K1, how many times do you think you washed your hands this year? I was grateful every single day that we could be together at school in person. COVID means having individual supplies for each student, something that is not typical in kindergarten or grade 1. I can't tell you how many times I heard, "I can't find my pencil." There's also a P word that we consider a bad word in our class, the word perfect. Instead, we say practice makes progress. On that note, wow, did you make progress this year? I am very proud of you. As I tried to find a theme to celebrate this year, I thought about an activity that we all really enjoyed together, gardening. Our fun started in the fall as we were the lucky class that got to pick the pumpkins in the garden by the library. And then it all came full circle yesterday as we planted new pumpkin plants, some that we grew ourselves in that very same garden. We dug into the classroom garden right outside our room with glee this year. Such expert weeders and enthusiastic planters. We may not have had the greenest thumbs, but we had fun. Students, you were like those pumpkin plants. Some grew quickly, some needed more water or sun or fresh air, and all of you thrived with love and encouragement. I asked the students to share the ways that they grew this year. So Everly told me that she grew as a friend. She now plays with different people, and as a learner, she grew, and she can now know that when she makes mistakes, she'll learn from them. Nor said she grew as a friend and that she is kinder every day. Adele grew as a learner. She said, "I can write better, and I now know 4 times 4. Amira told me she grew as a friend, and she now includes lots of people when she plays. Simran grew as a learner. She is proud that she has become a strong reader. Isla grew as a friend. She said she gets kinder and kinder every day. June, with you being away this week, we talked about what we thought your strengths were. And we said that we think you grew in your strength of actually being really strong, because now you can do the monkey bars backwards. And as a friend, since you made new friends this year. And grade 1s, this is what you told me. Alaire said she grew as a friend and will play a game with someone if they are sad, even if she doesn't feel like playing. Lily grew as a learner. She is happy she can count higher, and she learned how to make friends. Isabel said she grew as a leader and a friend as she lets others join in games. Scarlett reported she grew in kindness as well as in strength as she can reach the purple bar on the playground. Evie said she grew in her ability to go with the flow, and she grew as a reader. Myra grew as a learner and said she is enjoying learning multiplication. Sophia said she grew as a learner in both writing and math, and she's proud of her accomplishments. Livy grew as a friend. She said she now has more friends and helps more. Sydney grew as a learner as her math and reading have improved a lot. Bianca grew as a friend and is proud of making lots of friends. Malia said she grew as a reader, and she is very proud of what she can now read. So much growing and learning. I am lucky to watch you grow this year. Kindergarten and grade 1, each of you are like my special wildflowers. Keep growing and learning and bloom wherever you are planted. Congratulations to the kindergarten grade 1 class of 2021. And next up, we have a video showcasing our talented choir and art students. Please enjoy.
Music,
Good morning, and thank you so much for being here today. It's been a year unlike any other, but when I look back, I will remember so much more than just the masks and hand sanitizer. When I think about this school year, it is this very special group of grade 2 students that I will remember. There are a few things I would like to highlight about this energetic, caring, and bright group of students. Firstly, this class was made for the spotlight. They thrive on performing and love making each other laugh. They enjoy saying hello during our morning meeting with increasingly long greetings like sweet niblets and howdy doodle macaroni. They are confident in front of an audience. When 3 students were absent on the day of an assembly, other grade 2s stepped in and said their lines without blinking an eye. They are always spontaneously breaking out in songs from Descendants, and lately from Mamma Mia, thank you to Miss Clausen. And another thing I always notice about this class is how much they lift each other up. They make a conscious effort to compliment, support, and encourage one another. One day when students were working on their self-portrait, I observed everyone walking around to look at each other's work, commenting, "That looks amazing," or "It's too good, you must have cheated." They remind each other to have a growth mindset and that there's no such thing as perfect. Mistakes help us learn. Lastly, this class is filled with strong critical thinkers. The grade 2s are eager to learn and seek out knowledge so that they can fully understand an issue. Whether it's taking perspective about a local problem, like the blockade at Fairy Creek, sharing different strategies for solving a math problem, or understanding how someone else might be feeling. They understand that we all have different perspectives and make an effort to understand where others are coming from. I would like to say thank you to the amazing specialist teachers, support teachers, and educational assistants, as well as Miss Emerson and Miss Wagner. You're such a huge part of our daily lives at SMS, and we are so grateful for everything that you do. Thank you also to all of the amazing grade 2 families. Although we haven't been able to connect in person as much this year, your impact is felt, and thank you for your warmth, organization, and support. Thank you most of all to my wonderful grade 2 students. You fill my days with laughter and joy. Thank you for your optimism, curiosity, and big energy. I have written a poem to celebrate you. It's been a great year from September to June. I'm glad we were together and not on Zoom. Let me tell you about this amazing group. Listen up and I'll give you the scoop. Olivia makes the classroom a positive space by arriving each morning with a smile on her face. Robin loves learning and is very witty. She enjoyed researching wolves and Quebec City. Monica always acts with integrity and respect. Her pleases and thank yous have a big effect. Lauren introduced us to the color crew. Her big heart and imagination always shine through. Abby has such a playful and fun personality. She comes to school with an optimistic mentality. Caitlin's artwork is very eye-catching, and she's eager to tell us about her chickens hatching. Sarah's curiosity is a great feature. She loves tidying and our lovely French teacher. Zoe is filled with care and compassion, not to mention her strong love of fashion. In her hard work, Scotland should take great pride. She's also fearless when getting muddy outside. Miller is always welcoming and kind. A more caring friend would be hard to find. The grade 2s are the most lively class in town. They love to learn and sing "It's Going Down." I can't wait to see what you do in grade 3. You will always be a special class to me. Thanks for a great year and have a wonderful summer. I'll see you in September.
It takes courage to grow up and be who you really are. These individuals that you see right here, they show me this every day. I admire each of them for their ability to show the world who they are. They're goofballs and quiet leaders, determined designers, scientists, animal lovers, thoughtful mathematicians, mindful space makers, and poets who totally know it. Here's something to make you smile, grade 3s. Cat, 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 that wonderful cat. Cat, 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 that respectful cat. Join in if you know it. Cat, 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 that thoughtful cat. Cat, 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 that delightful cat. Cat, 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 that colorful cat. Cat, 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 that beautiful cat. But why are you so perfect, Cat? Cat, which you just heard, is a poem composed by our Camille. Her classmates and I can't help but curl our lips into a smile as we repeat the word cat, cat, cat. It's brought us so much joy this term. This poem by Camille is also an example of the grade 3's courage and tenacity. These students have an idea and they make it happen. They shoot into the classroom each morning ready to take on the world, one poem, one invasive species pull, one on-fire experiment at a time. This team is check, I did it, it's awesome. What's next? Let's go, I'm ready. They run, they squeal, they slide. They're change makers with courage and tenacity. So before we say check, I did it, it's awesome, I'm ready, let's go, what's next? We're ready to take on summer, we're ready to take on grade 4, we're ready to take on the world. Before we go, we are going to talk about what they've done this year. I asked the girls yesterday what they would like me to talk about, and these are their words. Naomi, she continues to be proud of her French learning. In particular, she's amazed herself by memorizing her French lines for the play. She really adores French. Emily C., she's proud of her growth in spelling this year. She's been working with Mrs. H to learn spelling rules, and she really enjoyed playing games to help her practice. Julia is proud of her amazing ecosystem learning about deserts. She liked that she researched more details about a place that she'd never studied before. Julia asked me to share these 2 cool facts. Did you know that camels eat cactus? And that small meerkats carefully break the cactus and stick their head in to drink lots of water? Marielle, she's proud that she can now independently notice in her writing when she has run-on sentences. And now when she notices them, she makes edits to make sure that she has only a couple of ideas in each sentence. Maelle's proud of her mosaic artwork and her choice to persevere. She originally gave up a lot, but her friends encouraged her and she completed it before her final art class. Olivia, she is proud of her writing because now she can spell words and write multi-page stories like the red panda and the Easter bunny. She's noticed now that she used to use the gum strategy a lot, but now she has rules to help her spelling and to make her message clear. Emily M. She's so gnarly and radical because she memorized her French lines by heart. She did this by putting on a one-person show at home for her mom and her sister. Lexi is kind because she helps her classmates. Lexi, it's okay. Lexi, take your hands down. You want to hear this about you? Yeah, you can do it. Thank you. Thanks, Lexi. Lexi is kind because she helps her friends and classmates, and she likes to play when she's lonely. She is proud of working with Jessica because she wants to train her mouth to be able to say all of her sounds properly. Isla's proud of learning with Mrs. Hunick in art class. She finished her mosaic on time. She asked for help and she knows that this is a very important strength. Isla is also really good at helping other people. Camille is an amazing person because she has grown as a terrific writer. She sees growth in putting together interesting and correct sentences like this one. Sophia is proud of her artwork. She made the choice to spend a lot of time working on her mosaic to carefully add the very tiny small pieces while following her design. Kaylin cheers up her friends when they are sad. Her friends say that she perseveres and that she doesn't give up. She is calm and also shows us when she's excited about doing an experiment. There are a few people who I'd like to thank, and the grade 3s would like to thank, who have helped to get us here today. Thank you to the many teachers and the adults who have taught us. You've modeled that we can believe in ourselves, we can work as a team, we can make ourselves and other people feel safe, appreciated, and included. A tremendous thank you to the M3 families. Thank you for being a safety net for all of the grade 3 students and myself for the end of the day of a hard learning day or friendship day, and we can fall into you and feel loved. So M3s, it takes courage to grow up and be who you really are. You show courage each day in your own unique way. Thank you for learning and being together in service with love. I've had the pleasure of knowing you this year. Thank you. So check, you did it. You're awesome. You're ready. What's next? Have a great summer.
I feel so lucky that I got to spend just a little bit of time with these grade 4s. They had a unique and memorable year. But we must not forget that they also had many other teachers that were always ready to support them. We were lucky to have Miss Folks, Mrs. Hesketh, Miss Scott, Miss Nahachowski, Miss Herniak, Mademoiselle Meyer, Miss Hunick, Miss Scott, Miss Wood, Miss Clausen, Miss Dykes, and even a student teacher, Miss B. They were all offering consistent support, guidance, and wisdom for the entire school year. Even though I personally only had just over 20 school days with these girls, they welcomed me with respect and kindness. This is a resilient, confident, and friendly bunch, and they now have some reflections that they want to share with you.
Grade 4 was a challenging but very successful year for all of us. I joined SMS at the start of this year, and I've never felt more loved and cared for. Thank you to all the teachers and students who have welcomed me into the place that I truly belong.
Grade 4 was a challenging year because of the change of teachers. However, I'm glad we were able to go to school and didn't have to do online school. I love my friends because we all worked together to get through this year. I am proud of the way we accepted all of our new teachers, and I hope to make new friends and meet new people in grade 5.
I loved grade 4 because we got to meet lots of new teachers. I also enjoyed making Google slide presentations. I can't wait to learn more in grade 5.
I'm willing to go over the top to accomplish anything my heart is set on. Being in grade 4 during COVID-19 was a huge challenge, but we overcame it together. We are getting used to the current rules and regulations, but I'm hopeful that in grade 5 we can smile at each other once again.
Grade 4 showed me that I can learn both in the classroom and from home. I'm my own person, I'm a responsible student, and I will always get my work done.
Grade 4 was a challenging year for all of us, especially since the change of teachers and new restrictions. I know in grade 5 they will bring new challenges, but this year has taught me that each problem will pass.
Some days can be hard, but that's okay. We don't always need to be happy when my friends are upset. I'll help my friends by spending time with them at break or lunch, and that's one thing that makes me me. I'm loving and kind.
In grade 4, I made new friends. They are caring, nice, and generous. I can't wait to make more friends in grade 5.
I am proud of all the friends I made this year, and I am excited for grade 5 so then I can make more friends.
Did you know that this year we removed a lot of Scotch broom from the campus? I was proud that I removed it with my friends. It made me proud because we worked hard, and this will help keep our campus beautiful.
Being in grade 4 this year was hard for me because we had to flip from one topic to another, and in the meantime we had to deal with COVID. But I am proud of what I've learned in grade 4 and hope to learn even more in grade 5.
I am an energetic student. I am eager to learn and I am helpful in the class and at home. Next year, I will continue to help my friends when they ask for it.
I am proud of my artistic self. I am also proud of my detailed drawings and fast ideas. Normally I draw how I feel and it makes me feel better.
I am proud of lots of things in grade 4. I had many experiences I had never had before. For example, in the beginning of the year, we went hiking to Mount Work. It was a long hike, and the truth is I didn't know if I was going to like it, but it was actually kind of fun.
I am proud of my artistic and poetic talent. I always tried my best. I am proud of persevering through all of the changes we have had this year. But even though I will not be coming back to SMS next year, all of the people will still be close in my heart.
Thank you, Ms. Yankee. And also thank you to Ms. Kosick and Ms. Cheveldayoff, who were also very much, stay there, grade 4, stay there for 1 sec. We still need you. We also want to recognize Ms. Cheveldayoff and Ms. Kosick for their contribution to the class this year, and also very much to Ms. Folks. As Ms. Yankee pointed out, there was a huge team of people behind this group of students. It was an unusual year for grade 4. And definitely they have learned how to be flexible, open-minded, and adaptable as they experience 3 homeroom teachers. Grade 4s, I just want to say a little something to you specifically. I want you to know that we're so proud of you for how you adapted to the change and opened your hearts to new teachers. You did this while still learning and carrying on strong friendships within your classroom. You've proven to be resilient and strong, engaged and kind, and we are grateful to you for your spirit and look forward to watching you as you continue to grow in the middle years. And we have a little something for you this year, thanks to the Windsor family, and on behalf of the grade 4 parents, we have a little something to present to you in recognition of your moving up to middle years. Thank you, grade 4s. Congratulations to all the students in foundation years from JK to 4. You got through this year very successfully. Again, we keep using this word resilient. However, that is a really key word for this year. You are resilient. We're proud of the courage, the perseverance, empathy, independence, and kindness you have all shown this year. So I'll just move to the next little portion. Each year, we present an award that was established by the past director of the junior school, Kathleen Kirkpatrick. This is the Courage to Persevere Award. It's presented annually to a student in the foundation years who embraces challenge and demonstrates courage and perseverance. And this year I'd like to call it Miss Hesketh to present this award.
I'm not good at public speaking, and my go-to is to cry, so I'm just warning everybody ahead of time. This year's recipient joined SMS this year and is graduating today from Miss Yankee's grade 4 class. We are happy to present this year's Kathleen Kirkpatrick Award to Kyla Windsor. Here are some of the wonderful things about Kyla that Miss Yankee, myself, and the other staff have said. This year, Kyla has developed the courage to persevere through challenges, not to get discouraged when things don't go the way she expected for herself. Because of this, she has made excellent progress academically and socially. Ms. Scott remarked that Kyla gained confidence in PE class and took pride in teaching new tag games to her peers. One of the most notable things about Kyla is her sense of humor. One day when Kyla and I were doing a reflection and I asked her to tell me something that she thought was great about herself, she struggled to come up with something, but on either side of her, Annabella and Katie automatically gave me the input that she was hilarious. Kyla has the unique ability to get along with everyone in her class. She is actually friends with every single person. There are no exceptions. Congratulations, Kyla. We're very proud of all the hard work that you have done this year.
I'd like to take a moment to recognize a few of our staff members who will be leaving at the end of this school year. Nancy Valero, our wonderful JK educator. Nancy joined us at SMS when Miss Hong left for her maternity leave in January. Nancy's gentle, positive nature and her creative ideas have been a huge asset to the JK program. The students especially enjoyed the Mexican celebrations and their days exploring space in their huge spaceship. Miss Mack, the JK students, and I would like to thank Nancy for her service to SMS for the past 6 months and wish for her the best as she continues her work in the early childhood education field. The second person that's leaving and we'd like to say farewell to, is Miss Clausen. Miss Clausen may seem quiet in person, however, she comes to life when teaching music. To watch her engage young learners is to watch a magician at work. Miss Clausen has led our students to arts festivals where they've won many awards and accolades for their performances. She's directed numerous musicals over the past few years at SMS, or over the years at SMS, including this year where she directed Mamma Mia, which was a real feat in the middle of a pandemic. Our students sing, dance, learn to play instruments, and celebrate their love of music with this very talented teacher. After 10 years, many songs, and a few big performances, Ms. Clausen is leaving SMS to explore a new teaching opportunity at Queen Margaret School in Duncan. We will miss her and her daughter Robin, and wish them both farewell and good luck on this new adventure. Ms. Clausen, do you want to come on up and we just have something for you? Thank you very much for all your service to our school. Thank you. Thank you. And now I'd like to introduce you to our head of school, Ms. Sharon Klein, who will address the community with her inspiring words and exciting news.
Thank you, Mary Lou. Good morning, parents, our family members, board members, any alum that are watching, special guests, faculty, staff, and of course, our foundation year students. I'm so pleased to address the community today to close the 2020-21 school year. Today we celebrate our many accomplishments as a community throughout the year, and despite COVID, we have much to celebrate. There are three main areas where we have experienced success this year: taking care of our community, creating a strategic vision, and enacting change through innovation. As a school, we have continued to demonstrate a growth mindset and to work through challenges. I am proud to say that we have accomplished much as a community, and I feel it is so important to close the school year by celebrating our successes as a whole school today. As although you are part of a distinct group, the foundation years, we are all truly one, and my role is to ensure that all of our distinct parts are moving in one direction: unity, period. Here are a few of the ways that we have taken care of our community over the year. We started off the year with offering a 15-day quarantine to our international students so they could do this in a place where they were safe and cared for by people they knew. We were the only school on the island to offer quarantine on campus. It was a huge endeavor, and we also hosted GNS students when they reached out for assistance to help them through this challenging time. Our boarding houses stayed open for the first time throughout the entire year, including the holiday breaks. We prepared for a year of pandemic protocols and experienced constant updates throughout the year, this being monitored all year by our Buildings and Grounds Department and our educational team. We supported each other through the stress of COVID and these challenging times. This has been the most challenging year in my educational history, with increased mental health concerns for everyone in our community. We worked through this one day at a time, and were creative and intentional in the ways we supported one another. We created a new family orientation at the beginning of the year, moving to a more inclusive format where we welcome both new day and boarding families together. We partnered with the auxiliary on the creation of a new parent learning speaker series. The many auxiliary activities throughout the year engaged the community and raised our spirits and kept us connected. The Halloween event, the Christmas light up, holiday window painting, online events, the recent ice cream day, to name a few. Our food services team and transportation team transitioned through many new protocols and served our students in a whole new way. Through a very collaborative process throughout the past year, we heard the voices of students, faculty, and staff, and after many hours of meeting all together, the result was the creation of a new uniform policy that is titled United in Uniform and Uniquely You. As you can see, we have taken the time to keep each other safe and to truly care for one another. This year, we spent an entire year collecting data and creating a strategic vision. I am so grateful to our entire community for their feedback and for their participation in our strategic planning process. Still being relatively new to SMS, this process has been instrumental for me in determining our vision, and we now have a solid plan in place for the next 5 years. We were successful in creating a new strat plan with stakeholder engagement at a time when we could not come together in person. We now have a clear pathway to the future, and I'm excited to share this in more detail with you in the fall, once it has been approved by our Board of Governors. What I can share at this time is that our 4 pillars of the plan, which are powerful programming, community and culture, learning and leading, and resilient resources. As a school, we are very excited about the future, and we have already begun to create the structures and the systems needed to vault us forward. The third area of success, and the one that is most visible, is enacting change through innovation. This year has certainly been one of change and innovation and future focused. The pandemic did not stop us from doing great things, and I'm proud of our many accomplishments. We have worked hard bringing a strategic thinking lens to operations to sustain us for the future. On the educational side, our students remain very engaged through COVID and greatly enhanced our environment. Our enrollment team worked with communications to enhance our student and parent ambassador program. Due to hard work and a vision, Dudley's Closet went online for the first time in SMS history. We have an active campus renewal committee and an architect working on a campus master plan. Our IT department upgraded all Wi-Fi on campus, enhancing our student and community experience. We hosted a successful May alumni event featuring Beverly McLaughlin and celebrated the 50th anniversary of the class of 71. This event raised $5,000 for our new Artist in Residence program. The SMS Auxiliary recently donated funds raised from 2004 onward, approximately $160,000, to fund the start of the Living Classroom Greenhouse project, ensuring that this project will go ahead. In the area of academics, we created a new Expert in Residence 1-month program, and in the spring, we featured Artist in Residence Teresa Vandermeer Chassé. Our musical theater class put on a full-scale production of Mamma Mia. We started an SMS tutoring program as part of our extended learning options, and our new SMS extended music program was overseen by Dr. Ketty. We created an extended learning program where foundation and middle years students enrichment opportunities were offered after school beginning in January. Our boarding team further developed our WILD, which is Wellness, Independence, Leadership and Diversity, curriculum in boarding. And our ELL department created a new onboarding program for international students that is launching this summer. We worked hard to expand our interdisciplinary program to grade 11 and 12, and Lisa Ziebart will be piloting The Collective in the upcoming year, expanding on the principles of the grade 9 and 10 Spark program. Our foundation years, middle years, and senior year students took on robust projects that impacted the school culture, and you'll hear about some of these tomorrow at graduation. Our student councils, prefect, spirit, and boarding planned engaging assemblies, spirit events, boarding activities, and kept our community connected throughout the year. New student leadership opportunities this year allowed for 49 of our students to take on formal leadership positions, 22 council members, prefect, spirit, and boarding, and 27 captain positions. Our captains worked in specific areas of the school and took on many significant initiatives that definitely enhanced our environment. Through these initiatives, students were able to practice their leadership skills and enact change. Other students took initiative in their classes to take on leadership projects. A few of these initiatives were the Foundation Year's Inspiring Women's Book Club, the Amazing Middle Year's Service Projects, and the online art auction. Our students and staff engaged in many service, equity, and inclusion initiatives that enriched our community. Important JEDI student-led activities took place throughout the year, both in the school community and in the boarding community. Our students and staff attended summits and workshops, created and led affinity groups, created a new land acknowledgement, looked at breaking down language barriers, celebrated Asian Heritage and Black History Month, did restorative circle work, created Pride Week, highlighted Mental Health Week, and created a movement around Black Lives Matter. They also engaged in discussion and dialogue, and so much more. Our social justice class, led by Lisa Ziebart, engaged in real and intentional work around JEDI. We are so proud of our students, staff, and captains for taking initiative and for their work in working towards creating a true sense of belonging. Every year signals new beginnings, and we celebrate those accomplishments today as they enhance the experience of our whole community, moving towards thrivability. Next year, we are looking forward to the development of our STEM X program, X for Experiential Learning, and are excited to introduce some new faces to our teaching team, including the addition of a new position that will further strengthen our STEM X program, a K-9 math specialist who is excited to work closely with our students and our teachers. I would like to congratulate Megan Hedrick, who in her new role as Director of Academic Programs and Innovation will oversee our innovation team, Lisa Ziebart, who will be taking on a new role in curriculum and instruction, and Michael Jones, who will be our STEM X lead. We are looking forward to an exciting year as we enhance curriculum and build powerful programming. I'm so proud of the partnership that we are continuing to build between the board, the leadership team, alumni, parents, teachers, and staff, and I sincerely appreciate your feedback as we move into a new phase of development with our strategic plan. I believe this partnership ensures the optimal growth of our students and would not be possible without the support of our wonderful parents and alumni who give back in so many ways. As head of school, I am so privileged to interact and work with students, teachers, staff, parents, alum, administration, and the board. I consistently see the commitment to the St. Margaret's community as well as a genuine love for the school. I'd like to close our celebration with some important thank yous. I have such gratitude for those who have helped us to get to where we are today. My first thank you is to Kristen DeCarolis Dallas, our board chair, and our board of governors who dedicate many hours to ensuring the direction of the school is sustainable and one that looks to future generations. I'm encouraged by the commitment of our board to the future of SMS and thankful for their engagement and support. Thank you to Shelley McClure for her tenacity and work in the oversight of operations, which is a new position at SMS. Your strong systems thinking will help us pave the pathway we have created. Thank you to the entire leadership team for their support, their collaborative nature, and their willingness to embrace change and innovation. Their dedication this past year throughout the pandemic has been unwavering. It is inspiring to work with such a diverse, committed team who are committed to creating a thriving community. These people do not punch a clock. They go above and beyond and give of their time freely to ensure we are continuously improving and adapting. Thank you to our SMS auxiliary and parent volunteers, guided by our president, Cheryl Major, for supporting the staff and teachers, as well as planning events throughout the year that engage and enrich our whole community. We value our partnership with you. Thank you to all our parents, grandparents, and families. Your continued commitment to SMS is so appreciated, and we are all looking forward to welcoming you back in person in the fall. Thank you to all who educate, including our staff, for your continued commitment and resilience through a challenging year. We are continuing to create together an environment that allows our whole community to thrive. Our teams are engaged in professional development. They were together united as a team, and that allowed for many collaborative conversations. Our educators inspire our students to think creatively and critically. They solve problems, they have a voice, they ask questions, reflect thoughtfully, truly be themselves, and act change. And this is because of you, our teachers. Thank you to you, the foundation year students, for your engagement in the curriculum and embracing the unknown. Congratulations to you on your growth in all areas. We are so proud of you. Last, thank you to Ms. Emerson for leading your team and caring for your colleagues and students over this past year. Congratulations on your new position, Director of Junior School, in the upcoming year. Thank you for your commitment to the community and for partnering with the SMS Auxiliary and the parents. I appreciate how you have embraced student initiatives and always ensure our students have a voice. And I look forward to working with you in your new role. Please come forward. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And finally, this year many in our community gave gifts of time, talent, and treasure, and we thank you for your involvement. There is no doubt that COVID made it a difficult year for boarding schools across Canada due to international travel, and we were not immune to this. However, because of the immense support and love of this school by our SMS community, fundraising was the most successful in our school history. As a result, we raised $1.9 million, ensuring we have a strong future. Thank you for this incredible support. That definitely deserves an applause. There's no doubt in my mind that SMS plays a critical role in empowering girls with the tools. Gotta love this place. There's no doubt in my mind that SMS plays a critical role in empowering girls with the tools and an informed perspective to become influential contributors to and leaders of our complex and ever-changing world. This year, our students have had the unique opportunity to witness global change-making happening in real time at an unparalleled scale. At no other time has there been among girls and young women such a deep sense of shared identity, potential, and power. We should all be truly proud as we are part of a community that elevates women's leadership worldwide by educating and empowering our students. I see this at St. Margaret's School firsthand every single day. We are creating a thriving world, and I am so proud to be a part of it. Have a wonderful summer holiday, and I look forward to connecting with you all in the fall. Thank you.
Okay, we're almost there. Thank you for your patience, grade 2s, 3s, and 4s. And thank you, Ms. Klein, for your steady vision as you navigated us through a pandemic year and as we move SMS forward with our new strategic plan. We have some powerful things to come in our future at this school. Thank you for your inspiring leadership this year. This past year has reminded us of the importance of community and connection. In a time when we mainly kept within our family bubbles, school has been a particularly important place for our young students to foster a sense of friendship, relationship, and feel a place of belonging. The students and staff, I believe, all felt that this year. I feel very fortunate to be part of this community. Thank you for being my extended family this year. I'm grateful for our collaboration, conversations, connection, and for the unique relationships I have with each of you. In conclusion, as this celebration comes to an end, I encourage everyone, even myself, to enjoy their summer, to keep reading, to play outside, to have some family time, and to get a good rest. We all deserve it. I wish you a happy summer and look forward to seeing everyone back in September. Please stand for the school song.